I'm Leon Lovelace, and this is Unstoppable Force. Now, I need your help because I need help funding my new show, so I need you to go to my GoFundMe page. I'll put a link in the description below. So I need to be able to, I want to do this full-time instead of part-time. So just go down to the link and help fund my campaign. Alright, I got a news story for you, and it's from the Huffington Post. It's about how Trump and the Republicans finally decided to agree with the Democrats on debt ceiling hike. Right. Democratic leaders found themselves in the unusual position of being on the same side as President Donald Trump on Wednesday, reaching agreement on a plan to keep the government funded and raise the debt ceiling. Trump met with Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, as well as Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy and House Speaker Paul Ryan at the White House on Wednesday. In the meeting, the president and congressional leadership agreed to pass aid for Harvey, an extension of the debt limit, and a continuing resolution both to December 15th altogether. Both sides have every intention of avoiding default in December and look forward to working together on the many issues before us, Schumer and Pelosi said in a joint statement. Democrats had gone into the meeting hoping to get exactly this outcome. A congressional aide briefed when the meeting said Republican leaders want an 18-month debt ceiling hike and then suggested 6 months instead. Pelosi and Schumer dismissed the 6-month hike, and Trump eventually agreed to the Democrats' 3-month proposal. Another source briefed on the meeting said Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin sided with the Republican leaders in the room wanting a longer debt limit extension. When it was clear the congressional leaders were going to agree to disagree, Trump unexpectedly agreed to the 3-month extension. Republicans often need Democrat votes to rate the debt ceiling because many conservatives oppose increasing the government's borrowing limit without spending cuts to decrease the deficit. The short-term debt ceiling hike coming up in December at the same time as a government funding fight, Democrats have more leverage in the budget battle. But by siding with Democrats, Trump rejected the wishes of his own party, a move that reportedly left Republicans furious, and it's not clear how many GOP lawmakers will go along with this deal. McConnell said he would add 3-month funding and debt ceiling extension to legislation providing $7.85 billion in aid for Hurricane Harvey. So this is good news because I was thinking that they'd wait until this current September 30th deadline to really try to even think about doing any kind of legislation to fund the government or raise the debt ceiling and just create a little more panic in the public and within the government, because that just seemed what the previous Congress wanted to do under Obama, was just wait till the last minute to try to raise the debt ceiling because they want to be irresponsible and not, just not want to govern properly. And it's good that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer played some hardball, because since the Republicans have total control, they can't be the total and just outright obstructionists that they had been under Obama and just screw over the people by just not wanting to legislate just because Obama was in office. So since they can't do that anymore, the Democrats can actually try to push for some progressive policies or progressive budget, but I'm not really holding my breath that they're really going to force a much more progressive budget than if we had, more progressive House and Senate minority leaders. So it's good that they might be able to get a little more progressive policies pushed and not so many tax cuts, but don't hold your breath on that, because they're still funded by all the same people, and they're still going to work together to fuck you and me over.